Structured search on products produced traded. This query trigger is available under Business Segments and Product section. This query trigger enables you to find companies based on the products produced and traded by the companies for a specified year. Let us understand the functioning of this query trigger with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find companies which produced over 50 tons of cotton and cotton textiles and all products under it in the year March 2014. To execute this query, you need to follow 8 steps. The first step is to select appropriate radio buttons and tabs available on the top of the user interface. The radio button Product Produced Traded is selected by default and let us retain the same. The tab Structured Query is selected by default and let us retain the same. The second step is to select the product from the Search within Product Services classification box. Let us control-click on the checkbox of the product Cotton and Cotton Textiles available under Textiles to select all products under it. If you don't know the relative position of the product Cotton and Cotton Textiles in the CMI's Product Services classification tree, then use the search facility. The search box available in the user interface is a pattern search box to find text within the Product Services classification. Enter the text to be searched and then click on the search button. The third step is to select the indicator to be queried on and specify the range in the Range From and Range To boxes. Let us select the indicator Production and Production Unit from the Select Indicator box and enter 50 in the Range From box against production. The fourth step is to activate the Show Units box by marking the checkbox against it. From the list of units shown under production, select tons. The fifth step is to enter the appropriate date on which the search should be conducted. The default selection is L and let us change it to 2014-03 in the Query on Dates box. Let us retain the default selection in the Outputs Dates box as AP. The date formats used in the Query on Dates and Output Dates are explained in the Help on Dates, which can be accessed by clicking on the question mark icon available just above the Query on Dates box. The sixth step is to choose the appropriate domain. There are 2 domains available, All Companies and Companies in Current OSC. The domain All Companies will conduct a search over all the companies available in the Prowess database. The domain Companies in Current OSC will conduct a filtering on the companies available in the current output sheet. The default selection is All Companies. Let us retain the same. The seventh step is to select the appropriate output destination from Select Output Destination box. There are 3 formats possible. The first is the OSC format, which lists the names of companies which have satisfied the criteria given in the query trigger. The second output destination is the WS, which is the worksheet, which displays the company names along with the product details. The third output destination is the TXT output, which displays the same data as worksheet in a text file. Let us select WS as our output destination. The 8th step is to click on the appropriate Execute option to run your query. Since we have selected All Companies as our domain, we can select any one of 3 Execute options. These are Add to Current OSC and WS, Send to New OSC and WS, and Replace Current OSC and WS. Add to Current OSC and WS adds the names of the qualifying companies in the current output sheet and adds the qualifying companies with its data in the worksheet. Send to New OSC and WS creates a new output sheet of names of qualifying companies and worksheet of qualifying companies and its data. Replace Current OSC and WS replaces the contents in the current output sheet with the names of the qualifying companies and creates a new worksheet of qualifying companies and its data. Let us click on Send to New OSC and WS. After the query has been successfully executed, the New Outputs button will start blinking. Click on the New Outputs button. You will see that 2 outputs OSC and WS have been generated and are selected by default in the Output Downloader box. You can click on the Continue button to download both these outputs. The worksheet will display companies that produced over 50 tons or more of products which have been classified under cotton and cotton textile groups for the year March 2014. A new OSC will also be created which will display only qualifying companies. You can click on the output view to view the same.